So we're going to be talking about some Instagram, Twitter mess that's going on out here. Okay, so essentially, before we go and get into these messages going back and forth, essentially what happened was there was a picture, Christmas picture that went viral. Okay, so you had three kids, two adults. One was a stepmother who had her two kids, and then the father, who was the husband, he had his kid. There, his kid that was not biologically the lady's did not have on the same Christmas matching Christmas stuff, right? And let me just go ahead and show you. So as you see right here, they didn't, this kid right here, this is his kid, did not have the matching stuff. Looking all happy, cheesing, doing all the little extra stuff, okay? And it's going viral because it's like, well, why did you guys not all have a Christmas photo? Like, I guess I'm a little confused in that regard. Like here you see the boy, he's in the middle, but he's not being held by either parent. She's not holding him, he's not holding him, and he's just on the lap looking like he about to fall off with not even the same kind of socks on either. And then over here he's by his dad, kind of like off to the side, again not really looking like he's being held either. So this is what's going on. So people wondering like, okay, well, what's happening in these streets out here? But let's go ahead and look at these messages. It says, on Christmas is crazy. Who was in the wrong, the wife or the ex-girlfriend? I'm going to give my opinion after we go ahead and read these messages. Sorry, you have the ex-girlfriend or whatever, ex-wife, I'm assuming just ex-girlfriend, the baby mama. She's here. Tay is this Negro right here. Okay, so let's go ahead. And it says, hey, what time are you bringing Kaylee or Christmas gifts? Or Kaylee or Kylie, I'm assuming, or Kaylee, I don't know. I'm gonna say Kaylee. So what time are you bringing Kaylee's Christmas gifts? And then the wife, his wife responds, now, why do you have your husband's phone in regards to our child? That I don't know, but let's go ahead. This his wife, he sleep. I don't believe he got her anything because we were on a budget this month with our kids, but I will double check. And says, wait, huh? Okay, well, please let him know his oldest child asks and she is expecting something, especially since she hasn't seen him in almost 2 months. So you got a whole nother fam. Let's just go ahead and read this. I just had a newborn, so of course he's been busy between bills and helping with the kids. There has been no extra time to do anything. He will be woke in a minute to watch the kids open the gifts. I'll let him know. You trying to be funny. I never disrespected you, but I always felt the evil energy from you. I don't contact him unless it's about my child. I promise you don't even have to have this vendetta against me. I'm not that type of person. How is that being funny? You have to understand when a man gets married, a lot of things change, hun. I don't have an issue with you. I know he not sleeping with you. You asked about Christmas gifts and I told you I'll let you know. Okay, thanks. Because I wasn't able to get her much, but I still managed to come through. Being that she has two parents, she would be expecting gifts from her father too. I hope you and your family enjoy Christmas, love. And then this is the image from the current wife. For two kids and two adults, this is quite a few. We got some Victoria's Secret here, which clearly is for the wife. And then whatever else. I mean, this is a lot of stuff. All right. So she sends this image and then she says, understood. You too. One of these gifts may be for Callie. I'm not sure. He hasn't mentioned her at all. Could you wake him up and see? Those are a lot of gifts, and you only have two children. I will hope my baby has something. My kids had nothing to do with yours, though. That was weird to even bring my kids up like that. Your issue isn't with me. He's woke. He said he has to go last minute shopping for her because the stores were closed early yesterday. So he didn't get my baby ish. Like being so for real right now. No, okay, be careful what you laugh at because that's dead wrong. There is a God that sits very high and he's real. Girl, who's laughing? I can't control what he does. Get a effing grip. All I did was what you told me to do. We weren't even supposed to be texting this long. And then she goes and sends this is the baby daddy. the new husband or whatever, and this is her. It says, baby, I text my child's father's phone, not his wife phone. And since it's such a laugh at my child, I asked him why. He was at my house 3 months ago. Y'all been married for a year, right? And key, I don't play about my daughter, you know what. All right. So then this lady right here went and said, this is the stepmom. She said, very much didn't leave him out of none. And I don't do this internet ish. One thing I do not play about is her child way before I had mine's too. His daddy couldn't find anything, and we already had our PJs, and I also said I didn't feel comfortable with him not matching, but it was too late because so I don't understand. Is it a daughter or is it a son? Because she's saying it's a boy, and I seen an image uncensored where it's a boy, but then it says this. It says that she's expecting something. So you're saying my daughter, this oldest child, asks, and she is expecting something. So it seems like this is a girl, but then here it makes it seem like it's a boy, and those images look like a boy. So I guess I'm confused, but whatever. I also said I didn't feel comfortable with him not matching, but it was too late because our shoot was literally minutes away, and I definitely didn't know he was going to be in our pictures. And the mother that I am, I would never ever leave him out of nothing, and I never did. And as many times as this girl said F my kids, I never treated him differently. The F TF blah blah. Don't even play with me. Take my kids down, and you could have texted me separately, okay? It says my man, this is the boy's mother, okay? So I don't know why it said daughter, because it said the oldest child asks and she's expecting something. So I don't know, like, why are you saying, I don't know where this she's coming from if this is a boy, but whatever. My mom said, wrap this ish up. So this is my last post. We enjoyed our Christmas, but this is where communication comes in as parents. The same way you told me he needed his hair done, the same way you could have said he ain't get his size, and could I try to find something that is similar, or simply I don't know, not pick him up till after y'all take y'all family pictures. Good night. Whew, y'all. Can we please do some proofreading before we put this stuff up? Yeah, my mind is like, ooh, okay. Then it says, okay, he gonna be at school. TM. I'm assuming tomorrow. I'm picking him up. Yes, I bet I'm gonna pick him up. Have his bag ready. Are y'all doing anything this weekend? If so, I need to do his hair. I was gonna wait. Okay, this is something else. Okay, she's talking about doing hair and all this other stuff. Oh, and then this is the boy's mother. Says, I ain't want to post nobody's kids, but come on, bro. Don't effing play with me. Edit. My son's pajamas are from last year. I sent those from home. They are something to sleep in, not take professional photos in. My son could have at least got a fresh new set of pajamas. They got him in high waters. That's the main point. They had pictures all together, including my son. So that was never the problem. The first pic was to show everyone the same set except for my kid. So we're going to get back to this. Before I even get into all of that again, I feel both parties are wrong. The stepmother more so than the baby mama. The reason why I say that is this. So I'm looking at this. To me, this baby mama seems bitter because in this interaction she starts saying like, oh, what's so funny, huh? You think this is fun? I'm like, she didn't say anything that was, I mean, what are you talking about? Oh, you want to kiki all you want. What are you talking about? Nothing that she said was kikiing. Okay, so I don't know where she came up with all that. And then for her to go and send a picture of 3 months ago when Tay, this ishy dude over here, is over here having sex with her, and they've been married for a year. Okay, so this comes off as kind of bitter, And obviously he ain't ish anyways, okay? He's over here messing around with you and he supposed to have a new family over here. So he ain't ish anyways. God knows how many other women he's over here messing around with. If he's already still messing around with his baby mama, he got two new kids over here, so that already is an issue. But in regards to the wife, she ain't ish either, because you were over here saying, well, the kid wasn't even supposed to be involved anyways. Well, why was the kid even at the house? Why was the kid not with the mother then? If you knew you were gonna do this, why did you even invite? Why was the kid with you if you knew you're gonna have professional photos taken? You said, "Oh, well, I didn't know the kids." Why didn't y'all already say, "Okay, it's just gonna be us four, your kid over there"? Now, I feel like this. If you're married to him, you're supposed to you got to bring the kids in too, okay? Or get with someone who doesn't already have kids. That's how I personally feel about this. But I mean, just looking at that right there is not right in my opinion, in regards to that, because I mean, come on. Why would you exclude the kid? I mean, this isn't like some random kid. This is not like a cousin of a cousin or a nephew. This is your step kid. So I find that to be very I find that to be very interesting that she was just like, that ain't my kid, so whatever. But I'm interested in this, okay? I don't get why she said, "Oh, well, please let him know his oldest child acts and she is expecting something." But then, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So I'm assuming he has maybe two kids by this lady here. And then you have, I'm assuming he has two kids by the baby mama. Because then it's like, okay, his oldest child, and then you have this one over here, which is clearly a boy. Okay. So apparently he didn't get that kid anything, but then the youngest kid was with, this don't make sense. So let's say she got two kids by this man. The oldest kid, the daughter, is with her. And then you have the youngest, or the second kid, is with the new family. I don't get why you wouldn't just have them together in the first place. I don't get why they wouldn't just be in the same spot. You know what I mean? That to me doesn't really make any sense, how this one's able to enjoy family time with this new family, but then this one has to stay with you. I mean, I don't understand that. But anyways, they end up having a new baby and all that. She said, "I just had a new baby, so we've been busy, whatever." Another thing I don't understand is, why is the wife messaging you? Why do you have his phone? That already shows you don't trust, because if you're supposed to just be talking about kids, that's your business. You know what I mean? In terms of, okay, when the kid's coming over, whatever, then we could discuss it or whatever. But why do you have his phone? Okay, so that right there, I find to be very odd. Anyways, and I'm also wondering if y'all had these little interactions. Was it via text, or, okay, hey, I'm gonna go and pick up the kid, and then y'all doing the bow bow? Okay, I don't know. But I thought this was interesting. So he'll be woke. He will be up in a minute to watch the kids open the gifts. I'll let him know. And then she said, "You trying to be funny?" I don't understand how that was trying to be funny. I feel, she said, "I never disrespected you, but I don't, I feel evil energy, but you over here sleeping with the dude too." So to me, I'm just like, I don't really, I guess I'm not really understanding. And then you say you have a personal vendetta against me. I guess I'm not, there obviously is more to this, but I just don't see it, because I'm like, from these messages, it seems like you are a little bitter. All right. And then she says, "How is it funny? When he gets married, things change." Now, what I thought was interesting was this. You gonna go and say, "Oh, I don't have enough gifts for the daughter," and I'm wondering, is the son's gifts in here? Because that's the boy that's in that photo. So is the son's gifts in here, or I mean, so is it because the daughter is not here physically that she doesn't get anything, but the son is here physically, so he doesn't get the matching pajamas, but he gets some gifts? I don't understand. I guess I'm a little confused with all of this. But you telling me, and clearly, I mean, Victoria's Secret is not cheap. So you're telling me that you couldn't have bought a little something for your daughter? I don't know. That to me, that's trifling. I thought this was being messy as well, of her putting this in there, trying to be like, oh well. I mean, I don't know if we even have enough space. I mean, have you looked at our tree? I mean, look at all the Christmas presents underneath. I mean, we can go and see if he may have gotten some. I'm like, come on, girl. But overall, y'all, messy, 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 messy. I personally don't believe that, because I feel like this. If a man can go and abandon his kids, why would you even want to even be with a man like that? That's just me personally. For me, I'd be like, you know what I mean? But let me know what y'all think about this down below.